Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? Since there's no One Punch Man episode today, which is somewhat suckish, but you know, there's a Taizai chapter that just got translated. I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of Nanatsu no Taizai, or you can call it the 7 Deadly Sins on chapter 313. Is that right? Yeah, 313. Anyways, this chapter right here looks really simple. Nothing much I can really give out, but something happening at the beginning, especially a certain someone that might have a big return to come, though it is likely to happen, but I hope it is a satisfying likely to happen. If you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's just get this chapter started. We have to it that Baltra, along with everyone in Leona's kingdom, are given warning by Escanor and Hawk, and they are going to other locations right now to warn other people. But unfortunately for them, Escanor himself is actually coughing out more blood than ever, and he's asking Mal for help, if you can hear my voice, before it's too late. Hawk goes to his mother and says, "Hey mama, we really got to get going. You gotta help me out here." And then he ends up getting a message from her by saying that she's sleepy. Hawk's like, "What are you talking about? You're sleepy." And he ends up saying the balance is interrupted. It's been utterly destroyed. Soon the king will be born, and it shows an image of Arthur with Excalibur through his chest still. If you guys remember what happened to Arthur many chapters ago, which I don't remember, he stabbed himself with Excalibur thanks to Cusack. And it says that this king was soon yet to be born. And depending what Arthur is and what he's going to be capable of, he's going to be one hell of a freaking strong warrior. It all depends how Nakaba-sensei brings him back and how he's going to make a role to play. So if anything else, let's keep going. Meli and Elizabeth continue their journey to the Demon King, and they actually found his location due to the fact of his incredible power of magic being, let's see here, revealed and located. And we see to it that Meliodas talks about Zeldris to Elizabeth as things gotten really tough between them because of what Meliodas chose. And we get a backstory where Meliodas tells Elizabeth hopefully he might be able to save him this time, because what happened back then shows that Meliodas and Zeldris finally talking to each other, and Zeldris is like, after Zeldris heard what Meliodas says, this is the backstory, he goes like, "Are you freaking serious? You know father will not allow you to leave the underworld. Are you insane or what?" And we have to it that Meliodas tells Zeldris, "I found someone just like you. I found someone that I actually love and care for. But unfortunately, if I continue this path, as the leader of the 10 Commandments, I may have to kill Elizabeth with my own hands." And Zeldris is like, "What about the Demon Clan? You're gonna leave me? You're gonna leave the Demon Clan? What's the deal here? Why are you doing this? Come on, dude. You're gonna abandon us like it's nothing?" And Meliodas reaches out his hand and says, "Come with me. You, Gelder, come with me." But Zeldris, in the great agony of rage, rejected his offer and says, "You know what? Fine. If you want to go, go. Because guess what? If you and I meet head to head, we're not going to be brothers anymore. We are enemies. You hear me? Next time we meet, we're going to fight as enemies." And he leaves right away. Of course, this is when, I think 2 of the commandments who were, eavesdropping on Zeldris and Meliodas' conversation. And we see to it that, Meliodas remembers his time where he offered Zeldris to come with him, but he understands why Zeldris rejected the offer, because, he's going to be the future leader of the 10 Commandments, and he's a Demon King's representative from, Gelder being part of the Darkness Clan or living in the underworld, all those kinds of things. Which is why Meliodas feels remorseful now, knowing that he should never have asked that question to Zeldris, but at least he was able to, get it out there. But we see to it that, that we go to a scene with the Demon King who took over Zeldris' body. Therefore, it tells Zeldris, "Unleash your anger and hatred towards Meliodas and Elizabeth of what they did. Let's destroy your foolish older brother together." And we go to a scene in the mind world, I believe. Zeldris is where, like, wondering where he's at, and he remembers his father taking over his body and Cusack putting the 10 Commandments inside him. He goes like, come on, get out of my body. It's not your property, okay? I need to do something. But unfortunately, he ends up seeing Gelda, which we all know is fake. But unfortunately for Zeldris, he ends up falling for this fake Gelda where she lies to him, or thanks to the Demon King's power, lying to Zeldris with the fake Gelda by saying, you know, your brother Meliodas in the 7 Deadly Sins killed me long ago. And don't worry, you and your father actually like approve of us. I assume the soul form here and decides to like I decide to be with you. But Zeldris on the other hand tries to say otherwise, but Gelda says, don't worry, your father approved of us. That's why I'm able to see with you again. We don't need anyone around us anymore. We could be together forever, for all eternity. And Zeldris, unfortunately, might have fell for the bait, and now he's stuck in there. And we see to it that the Demon King can only stare at Meliodas and Elizabeth as they land right in front of him and gets ready to do battle with each other. And the next chapter is called Merciless Salvation. So, a simple chapter indeed, which I will tell you. It's just like Escanor and Hawk sending out warnings, and of course, Hawk trying to tell his mother to get going, but unfortunately, his mother tells him that a king will be awakened, and of course, that might be mentioning to King Arthur or maybe someone else. And you know, Meliodas talking to Elizabeth, and Meliodas remembering his time with Zeldris when he left the Demon Clan in the underworld for Elizabeth and betrayed the Demon Clan, you know. And Zeldris, on the other hand, looking at the fake Gelda and falling for a bait, and now under the slave will of that thing. And Elizabeth and Meliodas meet face to face against the Demon King. So, depending on how this goes, I hope Nakaba Sensei makes it much better, because, you know, the Demon King that was in Meliodas' body was defeated, like, in an unsatisfying manner. Because we all know the Demon King is very powerful, and the only one who's able equal head-to-head to him is possibly the Supreme Deity, or Meliodas using his true form of power. But I guess that might be called otherwise. Guess we're going to have to find out. Hopefully, Nakaba Sensei will give us a satisfying, good final battle, depending. And as for Arthur, I think he's going to make a good return. It all just depends how this goes. Because, you know, Arthur stabbed himself with Excalibur in the chest, or possibly on his heart. And, you know, I don't know what happened. Somehow, like, Arthur somehow ended up in the purgatory or whatever the hell he's at. Possibly Mama Pig or Hawk's mama. But guess what, to find out. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!